Not only do we have bigoted Christians, we also have racist Christians as well. Isn't Christianity wonderful? Hello, everybody. The Quiet Atheist here. I stumbled across an article today that I wanted to share with you guys because I think that it's pretty safe to say that it highlights the stupidity that some Christians out there have to offer when it comes to dealing with their fellow human beings. I have talked about this a lot before on my channel, where I basically talk about how these individuals really don't care for their fellow human beings. They don't have any respect for humanity at all in any way, shape, or form when it comes to their fairy tale. So I'm going to read a part of this article to you guys, and then please feel free to let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below at the end of this video. I thank you all in advance. Erica Flores Donahue, her husband, and their two children were hoping to find a cheap rent in the RV park owned by Gene Baker. He welcomed Erica with open arms at the end of February, but that changed the next day when he learned that Stanley Hoskins, her husband, and a sergeant in the National Guard was black. The next day, Donahue said Baker telephoned her and said, "Hey, you didn't tell me you was married to a black man." She replied that she didn't realize it was a problem. "Oh, it's a big problem with the members of my church, my community, and my mother-in-law," she quoted him as saying. "They don't allow that black and white shacking." Well, whatever that means. "We're not shacking, we're married," she replied. "Oh, it's the same thing," she quoted him as replying. When pressed about his racism, Baker offered the same line used by anti gay Christians: "Don't blame me, this is what my church wants." Here you have this bigoted and racist Christian who is perfectly willing to throw a couple out on the street simply because her husband was black. This is what offends me a lot in this country. These people, with their belief in this fairy tale, think that they are morally superior than everybody else. And clearly, with interactions like this, we can actually see that that's not the case. It was perfectly harmless for this couple to seek out cheaper rent so that they can live a little more comfortable, right? But this individual, in all his mighty wisdom, thought that it was extremely inappropriate for a black man to be married to a white woman. This is simply absurd. This is the type of hatred that I would actually hope would be eradicated in this country. Unfortunately, it isn't. It is all across the country, all over the place, and we see examples of this non-stop. This type of hatred doesn't do anything but eat away at the fabric of human nature. It eats away at everything. It eats away at social development, and that is extremely harmful. These people are only going to continue to implement harm in society with ridiculous beliefs like this, especially when it comes to their fairy tale, right? Because their fairy tale actually promotes this type of behavior towards black people. And that's why I will never understand why there are black Christians, because these white Christians, back in the day when slavery was a thing, would hold their Bibles up high in the sky, citing passages from the Bible while making African Americans work. This is stupid. It's something that I really wish would not happen in this country, but it does. It really does. And it's a big, significant problem in this country. And unless something is done about it, it will get even worse. There are numerous Christians out there who absolutely have no problem, dishing out this type of hatred when it comes to dealing with their fellow human beings. This type of behavior to me is simply disgusting, and it should not happen in the first place, as far as I'm concerned, right? These people now had to find a new place to stay because they weren't allowed to stay there. And I really like how this individual blames his church, right? You know, and all those people within that church who hold those same exact beliefs are rather pathetic, right? But he wants to hide behind that by, you know, telling this couple, well, it's the church that doesn't like this, you know, when in all actuality, he doesn't like it either. He's just a liar, for one, and he is just being cruel to this couple simply because of the black husband. It's ridiculous. It's idiocy at its finest, and I will never understand the thinking process of these individuals. This is another prime example of what kind of a negative impact this fairy tale of theirs that they believe in has on society. And that's all I have to say about it. So again, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next video. And I thank you all for taking the time to give me an ear to listen to this.